Hello everyone, this is Tim, and we're going to do another KTaNE tutorial today on interactive manuals. We're going to be making the interactive manual for spilling paint. It's going to be very similar to the Pathfinder interactive, if you've seen that video. It's going to be a 6x6 grid, obviously, instead of 4x4. Here, let's just talk about the module for a second. Spilling paint requires you to pick a color and then press a square. And when you do that, it applies that color to the square you pressed and all the ones around it. The colors are additive, so when you add red to orange, you get yellow. When you add, and these are increasing in numerical value, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you add red to orange, you get yellow. You add red to yellow, you get green. Red to green, you get blue. Red to blue, you get purple, and red to purple, you get white. And so that's just how it works. You know, you add a 5 and a 6 together. It's 5 plus 6, so you get 1. 2 would be white, 3, 4, 5, 6. So blue plus purple would give you green. So anyway, that's how it works. And you have to press exactly 7 squares to make the whole grid. This isn't actually a real valid one, what you're seeing here. But when, it'll generate some patterns and you have to click in 7 different places to turn all the squares white. Yeah, this one isn't valid. That shows on the thumbnail here, but that's how it works. You can read the original manual, and yeah, it does work. So yeah, you have to select a color and click somewhere, and you have to do that 7 times. There's no way to strike. If you click more than 7 times, it resets automatically, and it also resets when you press reset. So we're going to make ours look very similar to this. We'll have a reset button at the top that turns different colors depending on which color is selected currently. That's how the module works. We're going to go ahead and add the sound effects in because that's fun and they don't take up very much space. If we look in here, this doesn't show how big they are, but they're not very big. We'll download these 3 sounds and use them for the interactive because that's fun. If they were like big files or something, I wouldn't bother, but why not? So this one, yeah, it'll be a lot like the Pathfinder thing. Instead of reset over here, reset will be up here, just like it is on the module. We might leave it over there, but I want to put the color buttons over there on the right side for sure, because that's where they are on the module. I'll probably put reset up here. And then we'll, or maybe below. Yeah, I might put reset down here. I don't know. So we'll definitely have a read mode and a solve mode. We won't need any of those animations where the blocks disappear on this one. And we're going to get rid of the enforce movement button. There is going to be sound and you're going to be able to mute it. We are going to be able to go from manual entry mode into generated mode because I'm going to have the manual once again generate puzzles and generate spilling paint puzzles just because it's fun, because it's so simple to generate a spilling paint puzzle. It's trivially easy to do so. You literally just pick seven random colors out of the available, these 6 plus white, and then you simulate what would happen if you were to click on the grid in 7 random locations using those 7 colors that you selected, and that's it. Valid puzzle right there. You'll always be able to generate a random puzzle that way. So much like how Pathfinder does its generation, it starts in the top left and it meanders in random directions that are not going backwards and for 30 moves, and if it ends up on this one after the 30th move, that's the puzzle. Otherwise, it starts over. So anyway, this one's much easier to generate, so we'll definitely be doing that. And we won't need very much code actually out of the manual's source code. Probably don't even really need to look up how it works to generate the puzzle, but we will look at it, but we probably won't need to copy anything. So we're definitely going to be copying and pasting a whole lot of stuff from the Pathfinder module. We're going to make these squares smaller because they don't need to have text on them at all. The background color is going to be much more important in the Spilling Paint interactive because that's the whole point, is the colors. So we're not going to have any text on them, so we'll go ahead and make these a lot smaller squares, 50 to 70% of the size they are here, and it'll be 6 by 6. And I'm thinking to show the selected one, since we can't use background color because that's the thing that goes in the boxes is color instead of text. I think I'll make the border like the walking cube thing. I'll make the border a black dashed line like this when you have one selected. So that's the plan. It's going to have save states because why not? There's not going to be much to it, so might as well add save states so you can go back to like when you were getting close. Like I find it frustrating when you're working on a spilling paint solution where you're like, oh, I've got this into a nice state, and let me try. Oh, I made a mistake. Oh, I can't go back. I have to reset the whole thing. Well, you're going to be able to go back, like as long as you've saved the state. Yep, we'll do that. I might consider adding undo, but we'll see about that. Okay, so I've gotten started here by making second page, and that's all I've done so far. I'm going to go ahead and copy a lot of the code that drops this grid into place and drops all these buttons into place. Might as well do it now. It's gonna need all that stuff anyway. So we'll come up in here. We're gonna need all the styles as well. Let's see. We'll start from here. And actually, you know what? I'm gonna copy all of this JavaScript. And then I'm gonna delete the stuff that I don't need, which is going to be a lot of stuff I don't need. So it's gonna need saves. Oh yeah, this is the save function. It's really big from Pathfinder, but okay. Yep, it's going to need remove future save. It's going to need a reset all. It's going to need a reset saves. It's going to need a reset button, but that's going to be at the top above the grid. It's going to have a show solution. It's going to have this. It's not going to have any movement buttons though, so we can do a search for that right now and get rid of everything that has to do with movement. So since this doesn't matter, let's see, this is if it's in play mode, or else we do this. We don't need to worry about the movement button at all. So in all cases, this is the play button. Okay, so we can just say if mode was not solve, we're going to do that stuff. Yep. Okay, movement was free. There is no such thing. There's no movement at all. Not going to be any movement button. So we'll get rid of that. We are going to have a list though. Yeah, we're going to have to keep these lists, but we could call it a movement list, but don't need that. Okay. This one is the movement button. Get rid of that. There is no position per se, so we can get rid of that too. Yeah, we're not going to have a fallen class at all. Yeah, this is all fallen animation stuff, so we don't need any of that, I don't think. We can put stuff back later if we need it, but don't think we need any of that. Okay. It is going to have, yeah, it's just going to have a number of moves. We're going to have a generate. Right now it's not going to do anything. It's going to have audio. Yep. We'll grab that in a minute. Yep, there's no fallen stuff. We'll talk about where those extra buttons are going to go. I think I'll just make a separate tool container for that stuff. This one is going to be the reset button, but it's going to go on top of the grid, so we're going to need to put this somewhere else. Like we could put this above the grid. Right there. But let's go back down here. Movement. Yeah, okay, so let's see. Yeah, there is no enforced movement, so you should be able to click on any square at any time in read mode or in solve mode, I'm pretty sure. There's no enforced movement or anything. Yeah, this is going to be a lot easier. This is the animation on the last one. We don't need that. It's fallen stuff. We don't need any of that. Yeah, it's already so much easier. Yep, there's going to be keeping track of the selected square in read mode and such. The selected square isn't going to have a it'll have a border in, yeah. Well, I don't know if we're going to keep the selected square selected like this when you switch to solve mode. I think we might just deselect everything. And then when you go to read mode, you can select ones to change their color during the read. You'll just be able to type, much like how this one You can just type and it will change the grid. That's how it'll work for this too. So you'll be able to click on them to change their color, but that's going to be a huge pain. So instead, we're going to be able to type. Yeah, we'll be able to type, let's see, R, O, Y, G, B, or P, or W. Yeah, those should all be fine. Okay. There's not going to be any text on any of the buttons. This is totally not going to work the first time when I first refresh the page here. So this one is going to have text. It's going to say reset on it, just like the module, and it'll be above the grid, maybe below the grid. Append to grid? Sure, why not? This is a vertical, is it a vertical stack? Oh, I haven't added it yet. Copied all the JavaScript, now we got to put in stuff like this. Yep, gonna have the solution and the path that you took there. Is the grid a vertical stack? That's all saved stuff. Yeah, the grid's a vertical stack. So we should be able to just use that. Yeah, and we're gonna have tools. I think we're gonna have another set of tools on the other side of the grid, the right side. Okay, so we'll paste all of that in here. And we're gonna need another set of tools over here. But we'll call these colors for now. Vertical stack of colors, sure. We'll probably offset them like this. I don't know how we're going to do it yet, but won't be too hard. Okay, let's go back to what we were doing. Looking through all of this. Hopefully I can remember to change this in a minute from now, but let's not get too distracted. Okay, so on reset, yes, they all go back to the original one. And the text, there's no text. It's going to be the background color that gets reset. So we'll have to deal with that in a minute. Yeah, that's an interesting point there. Okay. In fact, they're going to have classes is what they're going to have. Classes that determine what color they are. Okay. That'll be easy. We won't even have to store text or anything. It'll be a lot like what, Twister Interactive? Yeah. Or this where you have a number of things, and so it's like if you want this square to have a blue background and this symbol, that's just a class, you know? It's a class that says it has that background and that symbol. So in fact, I think it's two classes. So it has symbol 12 that says which symbol it is. This one, yeah, there it is, cyan. See, it has the cyan class for what color the background is. So cool. That's what we'll do for this too. Be able to reuse some of that, a lot of that code actually from Walking Cube there. Background color. Okay, movement. Don't need any of that. Going to be a read and solve mode and a play mode. Yep. The moves, in fact, we're still going to call it moves. So that'll be good. Anything? Okay, we got 30 more things. Okay. Oh, those are the movement lists. Yeah. Why don't we go ahead and change those? Movement list. Yeah, I mean, that's not a bad idea to call it that. They're not actually movements so much as they are like spills. Sure. Why don't we call it the spill list? Or where the user of the manual clicked when he was coming up with a solution. So replace all of those. Answer list we'll just keep as answer list because that still makes sense. Yeah, all of these lm.text things are going to have to change to work with classes instead. It shouldn't break anything right now, but it just won't. We just won't do it. Okay, more movement text. Yes, there's still 19 more. Movement was free, don't need that. What else? Yep, don't need movement was free. What else? Ah, oh, this is the generate function. Okay, we can, yeah, we don't need any of this right now. We'll just make it do nothing right now. Actually, this is gonna happen. And this is gonna happen. This text thing isn't gonna happen though. Something else is gonna happen here. Classes, yeah. No, we'll just comment that out for now. And then all this other stuff, we'll do that. In fact, you don't even need it. You're not gonna have a start again either. And we'll see about other stuff. Okay. All of this attempt move stuff I think is irrelevant now because there's not enforced movement. That's not going to be the case. Well, it might be. That we might have to put that comment back. We might base it on how the module generates its puzzles, which, I mean, I already know how it works, but we'll see. Reset position, there isn't a position per se. We already have update selection, so we can get rid of that. And we have a select none too, that's nice. I don't think it's gonna work like this actually. When you click somewhere, you're gonna have a selected color and the position where you clicked. So I don't think we're gonna need to have those directions at all. We're not gonna need movement macros anymore. Nope, there aren't any more movement words in here. Cool. All right. Gosh, I don't know if the X and Y matters anymore. The game grid and the original grid does matter, but these aren't going to be zeros anymore. These are going to be strings, I guess, because you need to store the classes that they have. Yeah. Yeah, you need to store the classes that they have. No, actually, we can store them as numbers. Because that's actually how it works with the module. No, yeah, colors are equal to numbers. And we can just calculate the class it needs based on the number. So you know what? I am going to store them as numbers, where zeros are whites and sixes are purple. That's what it says, right? Yeah, white is 0, purple 6. Cool. Well, that's actually going to be really nice. But yeah, instead of putting the text 0 on the, well, you know what? We could put the text on there too. That might help. Yeah, we'll think about it. It's already, that would actually, yeah, that would help. It would, especially with maybe colorblind people wanted to use this manual. You could put well, we'll either put the color, like the number on there, like 0, 1, stuff like that, which might actually be helpful because these aren't actually mixing colors per se. They're just standing in for numbers. So we might put the numbers instead. We might even have an option to display letters instead of numbers. Display R instead of 1 for red. Okay, we'll see. So yeah, I don't think we need to keep track of the positions per se. Yeah, because it's not like it's a series of movements. So I don't think we need any of that. Might need this. Not sure. No, that was the algorithm for something else. Let's see. Pressing. Oh yeah, okay. Okay. Oh, you know what? Arrows and WASD aren't going to mean anything anymore. So we can get rid of all of the arrows and WASD stuff. We are going to have a few special things like W, and you know what? I'll keep this one. But it'll do something completely different than this. And it won't be WASD. It'll be white, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, violet. Green, blue, violet. And then, oh, you know what? We are going to have a constant here, a dictionary that maps those things. So 0 white. Oh, 0 white. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, it needs a name, of course. Color number equals. There we go. Now it's looking good. Instead of violet, so whatever. We'll say purple. That's fine. But yeah, we're definitely going to need that at some point. Because that's what we'll be doing. We'll be applying these classes based on the number that they have. That'll be what we do here, for example. You know what? Let's try it. Grid, find the thing, and instead of text, you're going to say add class. Oh, okay, you know what? Let lem equal this, and we're going to have, now we're going to have to go over and look at walking cube. Remove color. Cool. Oh, we have a next color too. That's cool. Has which color, has which background color. That's a different thing apparently. I'll just put it right up here somewhere. I don't know about next color, but we'll see about that. Definitely not that or that. These are all face colors, sure. I don't want to call them face colors though. Call it just colors. Okay, and we don't need that. We might need that. Just white. Let's see. I'll reorder some of these. Okay. I don't know if we're gonna need that or not, but we'll see. This is when you press numbers on the keyboard. I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think pressing the numbers is gonna do anything. I really doubt it. Moving increment, that's definitely gonna happen. Reset button. Hey, we have a class for this now. Remove color class. Oh, that's right. That's the whole reason we copied that. Oh, is it during generate? Yeah. So we're going to have remove color class from lem, and then we're going to have lem dot add class. We have this color list up here, color number. So it's color number of. So yeah, that'll be exactly how that works. Okay, let's find any other place where it does lem.text. Great. So that's what you're going to do there. You're going to remove, which one is this? This is the reset button, yeah. Yeah, so that'll change it back into the original ones, yeah. Remove color class, add class, color number, great. Okay, where's the other one? Design side reset all, okay. Great. So we don't need fallen anymore or text, and we're going to make them all color number 0. Yeah, we'll make them all white when you're resetting everything, okay? I don't think there's going to be a reset position. Does this exist? No, there's just a function call to it a couple of times. This is during reset. Yeah, so this is exactly how it's going to work too. Great. All right, and now we need to copy some styles. Quite a few of them, actually. We're going to need a lot of stuff in here. All this stacking stuff, the tool stuff, the mat. Yep, all of the button stuff. Probably the page thing. We'll see. Might as well just copy all the styles for now, and we'll get rid of a bunch of them that we don't need. Like the movement ones. Oh, it's nice and simple, very nice. Okay. So these movement ones, there we go. Get rid of those. And the movement button there. I don't know if we'll be yeah, we will be disabling buttons. Okay, moves holder. Now is there the word movement showing up? Movement. fallen, doesn't matter. Yeah, there's not going to be any of this fallen stuff. Okay, here we go. The selected behavior will not be background color, but we'll get to that in a minute. There's not going to be that font. Not going to be any. Oh, there might be a font, yeah, but it's not that font. It'll probably be Special Elite, the default font for KTaNE stuff. Okay, we're going to need squares and letters and numbers. Yes, we need that because that's how you hide this thing. Is using the invisible class. Okay, now we can change slab row. We called something else. Yeah, let's just call it what it is. It's this row of squares. All of them, thank you. Square row. Yep. Div.mat. I don't think that was used anywhere. Oh. Oh. It's just that. Does Pathfinder use this at all? No, there's a style for it. We can get rid of that. I'll fix that later. Okay, and yeah, we definitely don't need it from here either. Tools, yes. We're going to have another panel of tools also. It'll probably be the same width actually as the buttons on the left side. Yeah, we'll see. Might be able to get away with calling them both just tools. Call one side buttons or something. Let's do that. Let's make these both tool classes. Tools, that one will be tools colors and this one will be tools buttons. Sure. That's not how you spell buttons. There we go. That's the only place that shows up. Good. Let's go back to these styles again. We're not done. Okay, squares. Yeah, we're going to have to shrink these because there are going to need to be 6 of them. And we're going to need all the stacks and stuff. Okay. Let's refresh this. And it mostly doesn't work because we have JavaScript errors. Great. What do we got going on here? 65. Oh, really? That didn't work, huh? What did it say? Unexpected token left parenthesis. Oh, is that better? No. 155. There's another one too, isn't there? Yep. Any more? Great. Go. Hey, there we go. And that ended up being a square. That's fine. Oh, it did okay. Can fix that right away. Instead of adding it to the tools class, I'll make another one. This will be buttons. Oh, wait, hold on. Find tools, place with buttons, but we're going to be careful about it. Yes, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. Yes, 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 yes. No, leave those alone because I don't want it to apply to all tools. In fact, this one can be though, because the other one's not going to have any buttons in it. It's going to be some circular. Oh, you know what? It probably will have buttons in it. So yeah, we'll leave that alone. Go back to where we were. Oh, it doesn't show up anymore. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Cool. All right. So yeah, we'll change that pretty soon. First of all, they're going to default to white. So let's find that style where they have a special background color. That's going to change right now. There you go. Right. Okay. So they don't have a special background color. They're going to be white unless, yeah, unless otherwise. Let's call it white for now. And then this one, this is color black. The text on the buttons. Great. Selected behavior. So the behavior is going to be border. Try 5 pixels dashed black. Lovely. Probably going to be just the right amount too, especially when we go to 6 by 6, and we'll make these smaller. So let's find all of my 76 guys and change them to 60, something like that, 55. Let's try 55. Very nice. Okay, so that's looking pretty nice. Yeah, that's looking great. And we're obviously going to get rid of the text there. Here it is. So this is going to be the same behavior as this. It's going to change. Oh, okay. Yeah, we are going to need that next color thing. Cool. Oh, we have a selected thing already that has this in it. Great. We'll use that. Okay, so now we're going to have to take a look at that next color thing to make sure that this works the way that I want. Okay, yep. Oh, perfect. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. Has which color? This one will figure out which one it has among these colors. And then this one, remove color class. That just removes all of them. This one says lem add class colors of C+1 modulo color style length. Okay, great. I think that'll work. And we'll just use it. It was already there for the taking. Gotta find those manuals that already do what you want. Go ahead and use that code if you want to and credit the author. In this case, it was me. Remove, oh, we don't even need to do that. Nope, right away. Next color, selected, done. And we're going to find out which one actually happened there. Game grid, x minus 1, y minus 1, yep, equals as which color selected. There, easy. So right now, it's selected, doesn't have any of the color classes. We'll fix that in a minute. White, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, white. Perfect. I don't know if you were watching this text over here, but that's what was going on there. Okay, so now we actually just have to implement those colors, those color styles. That'll be very easy. There you go. Perfect. Has all the ones we need already. Orange, white, yellow. Don't need magenta or cyan, but we need these guys. That's actually more than we need there, but we will trim it down. Okay, I think we can go ahead and put it, yeah, right there. That's square. Okay. Just go ahead and trim these down. Okay. These were all very specific things. You know what? We can do that. We can do that. We can figure out what the hex code should be based on the ones that the module uses. Yeah, I know white is white, but let's see. Okay, so we're going to take a look at that color. It's not actually the same as the buttons though. These are very nice gentle colors. This yellow is a little more bright than that one. This orange is pretty nice. Red, purple is a different shade there. I think I'm going to use these. So I am going to use this yellow. It's that color. Just going to capitalize these because I care about that. I'm missing one or two. Red, green, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. Great. So go back here. Let's find out what the green one is. And that's this color. Great. And I noticed that they didn't start out with a color at all, so we will make them all white to start. Oh, you know what? We gotta prioritize these two. So these, oh, they have a background color white there, and these are gonna overwrite them because they come after these styles. Great. Hopefully that works. Otherwise, we'll just get rid of that background color white thing. Okay, so when these net squares are created, I'm gonna want them to have Wait, do I use this? That was for number stuff? Okay. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna need that. Am I? No, I am. I'm gonna need it up here. This stuff is gonna happen up there. Okay, if it has net square, it's not gonna be equal to n though. It's gonna be equal to k, I guess. Let's map colors to their index. Color index, white, 0, red, 1, 6. A nice way to map that. Color index of the key that was pressed, it definitely equals one of these things because we made it inside this if statement. And we'll just do the same thing right here. And selected.text, we don't need to do that. We could though. We could do that. We'll keep that away from there for now. So let's see if it works. They all start out as white. They all have the white class, and then when you, hey, there we go. Ah, lovely. And yeah, so one of them remains selected. That's interesting. But white, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, back to white. Perfect. Exactly what we wanted. Yeah, see, these things are too close together. I mean, they're not close enough together because I can accidentally click in between them sometimes. So I'm gonna go ahead and adjust that separation. Oh, this one. Okay, it is this one. Okay, that's a very tiny margin. We can do more than that. How about, what's 1.5 look like? That's good. And then we'll need to adjust the vertical margin also. Square row, here it is, square row, margin 1.5. Perfect. Oh, no, it's not. It's close though. Or is it? Oh no, it might be. Let's see. Yeah, they are actually about the same separation. It's just that not easy to tell at some zoom levels. Yeah. Go to 100%. It looks good. Okay. Yeah, that reset button, we've got to fix that at some point, but get to it in a minute. It's not actually going to be a square. Oh, and let's just change how many of these things there are too. And that's going to be very easy because I was smart enough to put variables in here. Here we go. It is 6 by 6. Go. There we go. Perfect. It doesn't actually work yet. Let's make that work actually. I was trying to type like yellow here, typing a Y, that doesn't work, so. Is there errors? Yep. Current X is not defined. Okay. 109. Oh, right. Okay. Shoot, we shouldn't have deleted those. Current X 0 moves is going to default to 7. This is going to be 0, and this one's going to be current Y. Okay, so refresh. Red. Oh, it deselected it. Oh, yeah, and it probably moved to the next one too, but it didn't actually apply it though. Yellow. Nope, didn't work. Well, let's see what it's doing. We're right here. Click there, and I'll type yellow. Or a Y. I'll type a Y. So K is a Y. There we go. Selected equals that one. Good. So we updated the game grid with the new color index, but then we didn't actually. We got to do this too. Yeah. Remove color class lem oh, we have to go get it. So you're going to go find the one that it is, and you're going to give it that color class. Great. Y. Oh, X is not defined. Of course it's not defined. I'm so bad at copy and paste mistakes. Okay, yellow. Oh, it made that one yellow. How fascinating. Okay. Um, wow, that's really weird. That should be correct, but we're somehow selecting the wrong one here. Oh, okay, because this is one of the children. Yep. Shoot. The reset button is one of the children of the stack. So let's just not do that. I don't think that's just going to make it too confusing. Okay, well, we'll just make it a button on its own then. Reset grid. And it's just going to say reset, and it'll go right there above the grid. So then, above the grid, we're not gonna make a new one. Not gonna do any of that. Find me the dot reset grid button, and this is the click function for it. Great. If we're in read mode, now it's gonna be really easy to reset it though, because you could just hold down W. So yeah, when you're not in read mode, sorry, I didn't see that. When you're not in read mode, you're gonna reset everything to the original. Okay, so now it's not in the grid anymore. So when we refresh this and we type Y, there we go. So let's see, blue, green, red, yellow, red, white. Oh, we got screwed up. Oh, this array is no longer sufficient. Okay, 6 zeros. From here to there, in selection, replace all. Great. Is there another section where that can be found? Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, replace all. Now they all have 6. Come on, refresh. Thank you. Red, yellow, green, blue, white, purple. Oh, red, yellow, green, yellow, blue here. There. Come back to this document and we'll go yellow. Oh. Oops. Still did it wrong. There's 6 of them. I'm liking this explicit array declaration less and less. Okay, there's 6 rows of 6, obviously. Okay, red, yellow, blue, green, purple, yellow. Oh, I'm pretty sure I pressed purple there. Purple. Oh, purple doesn't work. Did I screw that up? I sure did. I put a V. I guess I can allow V. Might as well allow V also. Just have an extra one in there. Violet also maps to 6. Yeah, sure. And we need one more in here that recognizes purple. Okay, go ahead. Here we go. Red, yellow, green, blue, orange, purple, white, blue, yellow, red, green, blue. Great, look at that. Beautiful. If I just hold down W, they all go white. And if I hold down R, they'll all go red. Yellow, they all go yellow. Purple, orange, blue, green, red, white. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, back to white. Cool. So that's working nicely. What happens if I do reset all? Oh, it does reset all. It doesn't select that one though. I think just for the purposes of going back to read mode, we might have a reset selection thing. In fact, we have a select none. Select none, but it's only used here. Okay, perfect. Reset selection. What that's going to do is find the first one and select that one. Selected equals grid children of 1, 1, and update selection. When you click the read button, the read solve button, load read, you're going to want to reset the selection there. And you're going to want to do that when you reset all Reset all. Ha ha ha. Beautiful. Okay, still no errors. This is working wonderfully. All my letters are a little bit offset. We'll fix that. About 60 pixels. What's that do? It's pretty close to center, I'd say. Leave that alone for now until we need to. Okay. Okay, so this reset button needs to be more in the center. That should be easy. Do we have a class for this? Button dot reset grid. Is that going to center it for us? No. Display block margin auto. Yeah. Now it's right in the middle there. That's nice. Although it's not going to be so nice when that happens, because now it's way up there. I do want it to be right on top of the grid. But we can still do that though. We can still put it on top of the grid. We'll make a vertical stack. It'll be a little silly. There won't be any wrapping. This will go inside it, and we will close it off right there. There we go. So now we've got a small vertical stack in here just to put the button on top of the grid. Let's see what happens. Did that work? Yep, we've got this vertical stack. The button is there. It's exactly centered. It doesn't look centered because of it's all the way over to this part, and in fact this grid is always going to be an exact size, so we actually can change that style to no longer be margin auto, but margin left, I don't know, 60 pixels or so. Find out. 65? Cool. So we will call that 65. You know what? I'm going to make that a lot bigger too. 200 pixels. Okay, that's pretty big. That's kind of what it looks. Oh, but now we can make the font really big too. So it looks like that. We don't need it to have that much padding though. Font size, 40 pixels. Cool. Oh, now we don't need such much. We don't need that much padding anymore. 5. Now we're gonna have to move all of these down below the button styles. But I'm really not liking the way this padding works. One of these is going to be the top padding. I don't remember which one. So go ahead and go 10 on that one. Perfect. Now it's all centered. Big ol' reset button, just like on the module. And this'll, yep, great. Yep, that'll change colors when we select various colors over here. Okay. I think we can get rid of all selections when we go into solve mode. Actually, when we go into solve mode, yeah. Now we're going to have separate selections for this. And we're going to have a function for select none that says, I guess we just do this and say selected equals null. And we're going to do this during going into solve mode. Okay, so we press the read solve button. For read, we're going there. Else, actually just else. Select none. Okay. Go into solve mode and nothing is selected. Great. Okay, the mute doesn't do anything right now. Yep, that's nice. That already shows up. That's going to default to 7, not 30. 7. Oh, yeah. So yeah, any number will work for this. So let's see here. This is going to be -1, minimum of 1, maximum of, I can't imagine anyone would want to do like any more than 50 moves. Like you have to click 50 times to solve it. That that would be really, really hard. I think I'm gonna leave it at 50 as the max, and it'll default to 7. In fact, I think I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna leave that thing showing all the time. Goes all the way up to 50, and back down to 1. Cool. I might keep that visible all the time. If you're in read mode, I might as well keep it visible all the time. If you're in read mode, yeah, because when you're in solve mode, I think it should count up or down maybe. Actually, we should have a separate element that counts like which one you're on. No, I know what we're gonna do. This can be visible all the time. We're gonna highlight in red the ones that are over this number of moves. So this'll default to 7. It'll be visible all the time, and the path will show up here in white or in black if you're in light mode. And then when you've gone past 7 clicks in solve mode, everything else, all the text, the rest of the text will be red, letting you know, hey, you've gone past 7 moves. This is no longer a valid way to solve this. Instead of just stopping you from clicking, you know. And then this thing, okay, oh, we haven't implemented the color buttons yet. All right, that's the next thing to do. Implementing the buttons on the right side that will be like this. Six color buttons. Yep. All right, so to achieve this pattern here, I mean, I could just make all the buttons line up right next to these buttons, and that would be easy. Could just make the buttons go one at a time, but I kind of like the zigzag on the module. I might try to do the zigzag. It wouldn't be that hard, especially if we did it with an SVG. Could just make these circles, clickable circles. And I'm not gonna make them have a select style. Like I'm not gonna make them do this, have some kind of border when they're selected. I'm gonna make it exactly like the module, where if you click on one of them, the background of the reset button becomes the color of the button you've selected. So that's why I made the reset button giant. So we need to add a tools section. By the way, it's been a few months since I last worked on this manual. I took a break there right after I said I was going to implement the color buttons. So I'm jumping back into this. Got myself mostly caught up on what I was working on before. Ah, good. There's already a tool stack there. Okay, so we actually have some interesting new libraries for dealing with SVG manipulation since the last time I was working on this manual in this tutorial. So here we go, SVG utils. That'll be really nice. I haven't had a need for it for anything else in this manual, but we're going to use it for this. So we should have an invisible stack of tools here. Yep, it's right there. So I think what we're going to do is just make one SVG that has some circles in it. That should be pretty easy. So we'll do that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add 6 of them. We already have a colors array, right? Yeah. You can skip over the white one. So we're going to go from 1 to the end of that array there. And what we're going to do, first of all, we're going to say make SVG tag. We're going to insert it into this tools area here. So SVG utils right here. We pass it the width, the height, the offset, and any other attributes. So it's going to be roughly 20, say 50 across by 330. And let's see if that's all we're going to need there. To the tools, make SVG a lem. This will be a circle. and it will have some attributes. Okay, so the x coordinate will be if I mod 2 is 1, if it's an odd number, then, because I want it to be offset, say 60 in the x direction, and otherwise, okay, so we'll call it, say, 35, and then we'll do 110 minus 35. Okay, so we'll say 35 and 75 for the x coordinate. The y coordinate will be a function of I times 55 plus 27-ish, 28. It's going to have a stroke of gray, 888. Stroke width, let's call it 5 for now, maybe bigger. It's pretty large, the gray ring around the buttons. Oh, and we do need to give it a class. Colors of I. Colors SVG dot append circle. Okay, so now we need to add a few styles in here. First of all, let's check on the colors styles. So if we put in, we also want SVG circle dot those things. That's actually not good. Okay, and what we're going to do instead is fill equals those things. There we go. So the button should be already okay. So we'll say circle.click. We're going to find the reset button. So we're going to find that button. Button.reset grid. Oh, this would be so much easier if we just had a thing for it. So let's add a thing for it. Okay. And now we're going to say remove color class from the reset button and reset button dot add class colors of I. See how it works. Okay, we don't have an SVG yet. Oh, we do. Yeah, it's the right size and everything's invisible. Oh, they're all 0 size. Forgot to put a radius for the circles. So this will be radius 25-ish. Let's see what that does. Hey, look at that. Wow. I missed one though. At least one. Oh, I like that. It's very nice. Looks a lot like the module. We need to have a variable for the current value. Let's just call it 0 for now. We're going to update the current value to color letter of I, and we're going to look up the value from here. Yeah. Color index of color letter. I like to keep some spaces between the brackets there, so why are we missing one of the colors though? We're missing purple. I guess we can run through it. Actually, let's do it up here just to make sure. Refresh. Okay. So it's the red one, orange one, I is equal to 2, colors.length. What? Length is 7. Okay. We're missing something, aren't we? Something's not happy. Yeah, this one doesn't get appended or something. Oh, it's not tall enough, is it? Gotcha. I didn't make it tall enough somehow. Let's just call it 380 for now. Go. Oh yeah, it was there the whole time. I just couldn't see it. That's one of the weird things about SVGs. You gotta be careful. Things could actually be there and just beyond the bounds of the view box. I think I'm gonna make these even bigger. Let's make a style for this. Width, 130 pixels. Oh, it's even, that's much larger than I was expecting. 110. Oh, this thing's only allowed to be 80 pixels. Okay. Width, 105 pixels. Let me see what that does. Yeah, okay. So now it's still larger than its container, but just barely. So that should be pretty good. And what I'm going to do is make it taller. I'm going to make it taller than this. Make it 105. Still, yeah, still good. Okay, great. Hey, look at that. That transition is awfully slow. I think we can make that a little bit faster. Transition, background, color, 0.5 seconds. Yeah, it's much faster now. Okay, cool. So we got orange, yellow, green, blue, red, white. Oh, and the spacebar doesn't. Let's just add that in real quick. K equals a space, or this. K is not equal to space. Do those things. Here we go. Oh, red, green, blue, no. Okay. So now we should be able to just move on. Yeah. So white will actually turn it white, but space will just go past it. Cool. And then in dark mode, they still look good because they have gray circles. Okay. It looks just like the module. It's wonderful. It's exactly what I wanted. Okay. There's not too much more left to do other than generating the puzzle. I said I was going to make this thing always visible, so that's easy. Pretty sure we can just get rid of all of these. What else we have? And that, yeah, don't need that either, because it's not going to be invisible anymore. Okay. And we need to get rid of the invisible class down there. Okay, so now it's always visible. Cool. You can add in some sound effects very soon also for when you change the colors. Reset button doesn't do anything currently. So it should, yeah, it should copy the original grid to the game grid and then remove the color class and add in the color number. Is that a thing? Oh yeah, it is. So the game grid is going to store the numbers on each one. Okay. Wow, that's a lot like Pathfinder and stuff. Oh, and we have a better way of doing this now too. So simplifying all of that, we're going to say, okay, columns. Okay, so that'll always be that size even if we increment that. That's cool. We can bring that down, apply that logic down here also. Yeah, things I've learned in the past few months between working on this. Okay, what was I doing though before we got distracted? Reset all. Oh, we wanted to see what reset grid does. Okay, and it does, but it doesn't do anything in read mode. Yeah, it absolutely doesn't do anything in read mode. All right, I guess we start working on solve mode where Yeah, where it'll start making the sounds and stuff like that. So, you see how the cursor changes here? I kind of want that to happen with these guys too. Dot tools, dot colors, SVG, circle, cursor, pointer. There we go. Now they have that. So it's very obvious that they do something. Cool. There we go. Wow, that actually stacked really nicely. I like it. All right, so now we got to start working on solve mode and the sound effects. Let's do the sound effects now because that's fun. We already have the sound effects. Nope, the spaces will work. Okay. We're going to have 3 sound effects for this. Color select, reset, and square select. We don't have a solve sound, but we can put in a solve sound. That's no big deal. I think we're already doing the clone node thing, right? Ah, okay. Yeah, it's a clone node thing for when we click on the squares. Okay. I kind of want that to play all the time. Binary puzzle. When you're doing the read. Yeah, I'm going to keep it consistent. So this is going to happen always. Yeah, if we're in read mode, definitely do that. And actually, we want to do it here too. Here it is. There's going to be a third one. No, we don't have a solve sound yet. We can pick one. I really like the one for non-binary puzzle that I chose. Okay. That's pretty good. That's awesome. That's pretty nice. That's pretty good. Be a pretty decent solve sound. No. That's really nice. I think I'm going to use that one. I already knew that existed, but that's very cool. That one is there. Cool. And we actually need a 4th one. So we've got audio, reset, color select, and square select. Okay. Actually, I think we want a different sound also for actually like doing it in read mode. Okay. That's kind of interesting. Okay, I think we just found 7 sounds. Well, let's make a whole bunch more sounds, I guess. What we want to do is say let audio equal that, and audio click dot push audio. Okay. Those are our 6 sound effects there. Are they all dot wave? They're all dot wave. Excellent. So it's audio slash, and then we do this. Audio click name by -1 dot wave. Think, depending on what color we assigned it. Next color, yeah. Audio click dot clone node. Oh, audio click of a certain one. Oh, okay, so if it has which of these colors. So that's actually going to work out just fine. We just put in C there. Okay, let's see. Just add an of 0 in there to unwrap it. Oh, oops. You know what, let's make a special function for this, because I'm sure we're going to be using it more than once. If which is less than play click C. This is actually going to be a spill sound, so audio square select. Is that not beautiful? Is that not? If it's not, then just do this. Oh, the mute doesn't work. Oops. If that thing and that. Cool. There you go. It's muted now. That's just too much fun. I love it. That's lovely. Okay, so let's go setting up a bunch of these. We're basically going to need to do what it does in the module now, depending on which one's selected. Yeah, when you press the field, this happens. Iterates around all the ones around it, and if it's not completely outside the grid, then we're going to actually do it. Going to increment the number, the value of the field by the selected color, and then mod 7, yeah. There should probably be a colorblind mode. Yeah, there should be. Non-binary puzzle has a colorblind mode, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, that'll be pretty simple. I guess we'll do that to the circles also. I was kind of expecting it to do something, though. Well, that's this, right? Huh, okay. But when I go to here, nothing happens. Oh, it returns? Will we actually make this true? And I don't think we're going to need a special condition up here for this. I don't know if we need that either. That's all left over from Pathfinder. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to need any of that stuff. Pretty sure we're not going to need this either. We're going to need a similar thing to this, though, actually. That's awesome. Well, the sound works. And yeah, I guess it decrements the number too. That's pretty funny. Okay, we don't need to do that. That's really funny. So we need to do something different when this happens. So I think we're going to need a function that actually updates everything. It updates the whole grid based on the new game grid. Okay, so let's make a update grid. I'm going to do that. There we go, exactly that. Right, so find it in the grid, remove the color class from it, and add. Oh, wow, it is exactly that. Where did I just find this from? Oh, okay, cool. Okay, let's see. So color number, game grid value, yeah. Okay. Well, that's cool. So that means up in generate, when it's time to do this, we don't need any of that. Might even go so far as to say, get rid of that, yeah. And then, oh, right, and then right before or after that. Okay, that's pretty good. So we're going to want to edit a bunch of the game grid statuses. There are no illegal moves or anything, so we don't really need the position, I don't think. Right, okay. Right, but it's not this. It's not this. It is this logic from -1. Okay, so yeah, the current value. That's why I kept track of that. Where is that updated? So whenever I click the circles, isn't it? Okay, good. That's exactly where it should be. So what we're going to try to do is this logic right here. Less than 2, less than 2, -1. It's basically exactly this logic. R, R, column, column, okay, fine. Rows, and this is calls. Okay, that should work. Yeah, I like it. And then we're gonna do that. It's gonna be x minus 1 plus r. This one's plus c though. Okay, yeah, x minus 1 plus c. We're gonna say it's equal to, oh, I see. I'll just do it this way, that's fine. Plus the current value mod colors.length. Okay. So that actually should update all the ones around it. And we play the splash sound, square select sound. And we can get rid of that. And our solve state is going to be if everything is white. Okay. Well, we'll just make a function for that. So that seems easier than coding it in there more than once. Is solved will be this. Okay, and we'll say we'll return true at the end if we don't find a problem. And then otherwise we'll go if we're going to find an element. We're going to say if has which color lem greater than -1, I guess. No, greater than or equal to 0, even better. Return false because that's bad. That means there are squares that have color. If is solved, play the solve sound. So let's see if it works. So far so good. There. Go back to read mode. This one. Aw, it didn't play the solve sound. Okay, fascinating. That's pretty cool. It doesn't work, but it's cool. Current value should be updated when we click on a circle in the SVGs. Here we go. Okay. Current value. Color letter. Oh, interesting. Oh, it's none of those things. Oops. And we should make these all lowercase. Click there. Color letter. Current value is 2. Great. Ah. Oh. That's cool. Oh, beautiful. Okay, that's really cool. Oh, look at that. That wasn't quite working the way I wanted it to. Okay, in read mode. Oh. Well, that's easy enough, isn't it? Original grid also. That. Okay. And we'll make that one magenta just for fun. Okay. So now, haha, it goes back. Cool. So the way that this module will work, or the way that it's generated. Let me show you. The way that the puzzle is generated is that it chooses a random color and a random location, and it does and clicks that location and does that 7 times. So boink, boink. I don't know how many way that was, but there you go. There's a puzzle, and now all you have to do is click those same spots that I clicked with the opposite order, with the opposite colors, and that's how you solve it. So, yep. So it's trivially easy to generate the puzzle and the solution, of course, because you just write down what you did, and then solving it is not so easy because you have to figure out how to do that in reverse. And obviously you don't know what the colors of the clicks were when the puzzle was generated, but yeah, that's how it works. The is solved doesn't quite work though. That's interesting. Oh, I was also supposed to make a sound for selecting those, just because that's how the module works. But because I want to, I'll do that in a second. In fact, I'll do it right now before I forget. Audio, color select of 0 dot clone node dot play parentheses. Cool. Cool. So if I do this, yeah, it doesn't work because it is checking to see if it's solved, but it's not. It should be solved at that point. Boink. So I guess we're returning false at some point. What point is that? Oh, 0, 0. Is greater than or equal to, oh, it would just be greater than 0 because white doesn't show up, but it is a valid thing. Okay. So it's specifically greater than 0, yeah. Those are the colors that are not white. Okay. Oh, that's awesome. So let's see if I can remember how to, oops. Okay, green there. That wasn't a very good idea. Green there. Blue there, and yellow here. Okay, so in order to solve this, we would need to turn all these yellows back into whites. So we go with the opposite color to yellow, which is green, and we go boink. We're going to turn all these blues back into white by clicking orange, going there, turn all the greens back by going yellow, and all the reds back by going purple. Oh, that's wonderful. All right, well, this is coming along nicely. Now we just need to generate the puzzle, and that's really easy. That's much easier than any of the other puzzles I've had to generate. You should take a look at the binary puzzle thing sometime. Look at how the puzzle is generated. It's not nice. It's not nice. Yeah, look at all that nonsense in there. But anyway, I didn't write. Well, I mean, I did write it. I converted it to JavaScript, but Tim Wee came up with the actual algorithm for generating the binary puzzle. So we need to make this actually, well, okay, but that's not gonna matter for now. I think 50 moves is gonna be way too much, but heck, I'll let people do it. Oh, you know what? It's a perfect opportunity to bring in a brand new function that I created recently, and that's inside UI utils. It's called when hold down. It's very cool. It lets you hold down a. Oh, but you know what? We don't need that for this because we can just do this. Yeah, we can just hold down the the plus key on the keyboard or the minus key. I mean, a one move thing would be so stupid, but might as well, I guess. We have a generate function already. Here we go. Is this being called inside the... Yeah, it doesn't really do anything yet, though. Okay. Oh, yeah, we've got a lot of this stuff in place already, actually, for the solution text and everything. Right, so the way that this is generated is pretty simple. 0 to 36. I don't know why you would need to do that. Oh, those are the positions. And then you choose a random color for each of those positions. Okay. Easy, easy. What we're going to do is say for, actually, moves. Moves is a thing, right? Move 7. Cool. Yeah, and that will change. That will change. Random x equals math dot random, which returns a floating point number between 0 and 1. So we multiply it by the possible colors dot length minus 1. Yeah, that many. There's only 6. We'll go C for color. Rx and Ry are something different. There we go. Oops. Okay, pick a random row, random column, random color, and then we're going to click them. Yeah. I kind of don't want it to play the sounds, though. We can change current val. That's for sure. Save current val equals current val. Put that back the way it was down here. C plus 1. So we'll click on it. We'll make a function for clicking on a grid element. That'll work. And then it'll be silent. And this thing will be responsible for playing the sound, so it's okay. Function click grid. That. Great. Yeah, that should be wrong too. So not that, but this. Cool. All right, and then this is just Y. This is just X, just Y. Click grid. And then at the end of that, update grid. I think that's it. Select a random X and Y. Rx, Ry. There we go. Click that spot with this current val, and we're going to set current val back to what it was. Oh, we need to update the solution every time too. Okay, so that's easy. Right, so the answer list needs to be reset. Oh, it's already reset right there. We need to add on to it. Answer list dot push. It's going to be two things. It's going to be, I guess we can do spaces. We can do like alpha1 space green comma. It's going to be a whole string here. It's going to be, okay, so this is like the alpha. It's Rx. That should do it. The next one is the number, and that's just Ry plus 1. Okay, and then space, and then the name of the color. Colors. Right, so that's the string we're going to be pushing onto that array. Okay. And then you join them all together like this. Oops. Wow. Okay. Generate. Oh, it worked. It worked. Is there a solution? There sure is. Oh, but it's wrong though. This is just the order. Okay. This isn't the solution. It's the opposite of the solution. Okay. So what we do is echo 2, the opposite of blue, echo 4. Am I wrong about these locations? These locations are probably wrong. Is there an echo 5? There is. Blue. Okay. Oh, I'll just trust it for now. Echo 4, red. The opposite of red is this. Echo 4. Oh, maybe it's going to work out. Alpha 3. Oh, there's another echo 2. Wow, look at that. Two Charlie 3s in a row? Wow. That doesn't even make sense. I gotta make sure that doesn't happen. Okay, that's fine. We just make sure that the previous location is different than the, yeah, okay. Easy. Alpha 3, what did we just do? Echo 4, okay, alpha 3 red. Opposite of red is this. And we go alpha 3. Opposite of blue, echo 5. And then it's just obvious from here. We actually didn't need to do it like that because I could have, so like it generated it like this, C3 green. Oh. Oh, I didn't even try. In fact, because it wanted me to do, right, it wanted me to do C3 the opposite of red and then C3 the opposite of green, but I just saw that it was blue or whatever. Yeah, I saw that it was blue and I just said, oh, solved. Which only took 6 clicks. Yeah. Okay, so we definitely have to prevent that. Because the module is always 7 clicks, so they have to be unique or locations. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. So you actually can't do, they have to be unique locations. Then I guess I just have to limit it to 36. Max moves. Const max moves equals 36. Okay. Shuffle CT range dot, new CT range dot enumerate. Oh, 0 to max moves. There we go, 36. It's always going to match. And shuffle it. Cool. Okay, so that means we need to bring in both of those. And we're bringing in all the utils for this one. Amazing. Okay, yep, that's going to be the easiest way to do it. Mod columns. And this one's going to be floor of divide by columns. That's how you get Y. Yeah, cool. And it's guaranteed to be unique because it's just a shuffled array of 36 there. So, okay, right, and this is no longer correct. It's this is colors dot length minus that, I guess. Oh, but you don't want to just click the grid. You also have to update this. This has to be zeroed out at the beginning of this. Okay, so game grid XY is 0. So the simplification of this would be 1 minus C and then plus 1. I'm pretty sure, but it's going to be real easy to find out. Keep the solution on. Aha, it doesn't work. We got an undefined. So if we chose color, it also is in the wrong order, but that's okay. We'll fix that in a second. In fact, is there a thing for that? That's really weird. Okay, so they'll be in the opposite order now. That's good. We must have gotten one that was wrong. It's easy enough to fix. We just type the number. Yeah, it's easy enough to find out where it went wrong. 7. There's no color 7. And it doesn't look like we're ever getting red. It's not plus 1? Is it just that? I guess so. Okay. Shouldn't that have gone away? Oh, I'm in generated mode. Gotta remember to get rid of that selection thing. So, right, if we're going into solve mode, select none. Cool. What happens if we go back into read mode? Oh, there's a thing for that. Reset selection. Cool. How does that work? Oh, it just finds the first one. Cool. No, we do a select none up there and a reset selection here. And dang it, it is once again that. It's once again not solve. Yeah, okay, that should be better. I still don't know what that is that happens there. Okay. Nice. So it's actually going in backwards now. I think we're actually done with the solution thing. We don't need this extra text in here. Just give me the answer. D1 orange. Alpha 4 purple. It's looking good. Alpha 6 blue. Yep. Echo 3 orange. That can be done anytime. Bravo 5 blue. There, we're going to do it now. Delta 2 red. And Foxtrot 1 green. Oh, that's wonderful. It's wonderful. It's generating puzzles.
and their solutions. Let's try making a 2-move puzzle. Heck, I can solve that on my own. It doesn't even really matter which one you do first, or does it? Hold on a second. Does it? Let's see. Nope, doesn't make any difference which one you do first. It wanted me to do that one first, but I could have done this one first. And then this. Yeah. That's not always the case though. You can't always just do it in any order. I'm pretty sure. That's very cool. Like for example, yeah, see in this case I don't think you can. Oh, maybe you can. Because if you do this, yeah, you still can do it in any order. Wow. I also could have messed that up, I suppose, and gone like this. Then we go here, and then we go there. This is cool. Do these have is there an animation there? I think so. Is there a transition? Yeah, there's a transition for the background color. It's very slow. I mean very quick. Okay. But it's there. Yeah, it does have a transition. That's very cool. That's delightful. I love it. Okay. Oh shoot, that's working nicely. Wow. Wow. Oh, that's actually kind of interesting. There's a little fragment coming off the edge there. It should still be pretty simple though. Yellow. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. Yellow. Ooh, no, that wasn't the right move. Interesting. Yeah, it's gonna take me 4 moves to do it, not 3. So what do we do? E2, E2 yellow. Oh, oh, interesting. Okay, cool. That makes sense. Yeah, and then you do this, and then this. Cool. Yeah, I did not see that. I was thinking of, I think I had to end it, thought I had to end it up here. But no, you can just right away take care of this, and then that one's easy, because you just go boink boink. Cool. Let's see, a 10, yeah, 12 press solution, puzzle. Ah, oh no. No. That's terrible. Absolutely terrible. In fact, I don't think I even need these full words. I think I can abbreviate that. Okay. And then we can actually go like this. The thing will be like this. Delta 2 green, Echo 5 purple, Echo 6 purple. In fact, it's probably going to be better to do it the other way around. Let's do this. Blue, Foxtrot 5. Purple, Alpha 6. Blue, Foxtrot 3. Blue, Delta 1. It's looking good. Blue, Alpha 4. Oh, no, 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 no. That was the wrong one. Okay. Blue, Foxtrot 5. Purple, Alpha 6. Oh, that's looking much better. Blue, Foxtrot 3. Blue, Delta 1. Oh yeah, much better. Blue alpha 4. Yeah. Red. Well, it's obvious now. Cool. I don't know, I kind of like the names being in there. The color names in full value. Maybe I will just go back to colors. Yeah, I kind of like that. What happens if we go all the way up to 36? Does it still work? Ah, no. I don't want to solve this one. It's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. It should work though, if I go through all of them. It's like not getting any better as I'm doing this. Green Charlotte. I have to click all of them. Oh man. This is the worst. A lot of these can be done in other orders, but this is like one way for sure. I'll save you some of the time of watching me. So yeah, I'm up to blue delta 1 there. Green Bravo 4. Bravo 3. Cool. Orange Echo 4. Yep, and then it's up easy from there. Yellow Bravo 6. And red there. So it does work. It does work. You can make a 36 click puzzle. It's absolutely awful, but you can do it. Okay. Well, I'm glad that works. I'll be putting in the controls instructions at some point. We're pretty much done now. I have no idea if the save states work. I kind of doubt it. Oh, it's also not generating my path, my solution like what I did. Let's call it steps. Yeah, so 100 pixels. Oh, that actually should be perfect already. This thing is exactly 100 wide, and so is this. Yeah, cool. So they'll always line up. Okay. All right. Great. So now we just have to add in the steps when you're in solve mode, or anything but read mode, really. Let's take a look at Pathfinder, how it updates the. Oh, is it up in the? It's probably up here in the attempt move. Yeah, there it is. So what we're gonna do here is say it's the same text as up here for generate. It's this same syntax. So right, so colors of current value x. I think 64 will work actually. Yep. Y minus Charlie 6. Oh. Oh, wonderful. It's actually what I wanted. It's two less characters in there. Lovely. Blue Bravo 2. Ah ha ha. Orange Charlie 1. Purple Charlie 3. When you click the reset button, clear the spell list and the text there. Cool. Okay, go to this. Show me the answer. Blue Echo 5. Yellow Delta 6. Orange Delta 1. Red Alpha 6. Yellow Delta 4. It'll tell me when I mess up too, because it's telling me exactly what I'm doing. Green Foxtrot. Let's screw it up. There we go. Let's reset it. Yeah, cool. Echo 5. Delta 6. Delta 1. Alpha 6. delta 4. Cool. Now I can do these in either order I want. Let's do this one first and then that one. Oh, they're not all the same length. That actually is kind of a problem. Maybe we should make them single letters. Call this color letter capitals. We might actually have to do it this way. There's commas, so I think it'll be okay. It's not as clear, but it'll force them to all take up the same amount of space. Okay. Purple echo 6. Yeah, so like no matter what I do, even if I mess it up, it'll always line up properly. Okay, cool. Blue delta 3. Green bravo 6. Blue Charlie 2. And see, now I can do this in any order. Like I could do that one first, and it's still gonna line up. And then I could do this and that. Yeah, see, it was a completely different order. It was the same instructions, but different order. Yeah, totally works in different orders. Okay. I wonder if that's always the case. That can't possibly be the case, right? You can't just do this in any order, right? Yellow, Foxtrot 1, purple, delta 4. Oh my goodness, does it always work in any order? Whoa, I did not expect that. I guess it makes sense though, because you're just doing addition. Wow. Green Bravo 6. Wow. It's always going to work out in any order. Cool. Purple. Wow. You can just do it in any order. That's amazing. I really didn't think that would be the case. Well, anyway. It it definitely does work if you do it in the reverse order as it was done though. So okay. Neat. Okay, now we gotta make sure that the save states work. I'm sure they don't. Yep. Yeah, previous position doesn't exist. And I see no reason why we would need that. So I'm gonna get rid of all the instances of it. We don't need the facings either. Does this thing exist somewhere else? No. Cool. I don't think we need this. And get rid of it there and there. And the facing, definitely not. Oh, there's a lot of things to save, my goodness. Okay. All right, so do the saves work now? It should be pretty close, actually. There's not much that we need to save. Well, actually there is, but spill list, answer list, mode was solved. Are we saving that? We sure are. Okay, well, whatever. Current value, that probably needs to be saved. Yeah, that needs to be saved. Okay, let's throw that in there. Okay, the buttons don't have states. Oh, they have disabled stuff. Okay. Okay, we need to do an update grid after all of that stuff has been done. Update grid. Okay, let's see here. Hey, look at that. Oh, there's errors. Previous position. Getting rid of that. Next. Oh God. There's not supposed to be text on the squares. Yeah. Okay, I forgot about colorblind mode. That'll be easy enough. Stick that up there somewhere. Up here. Maybe to the left. How does this stack? It stacks like that. Okay. Color blind mode. Yep, append to buttons, and we're going to do a toggle. So this dot toggles class enable. I don't know. And we're going to make a button text for this. Button dot that not dot enable before content color blind off. Cool. We'll do another one that's dot enable colorblind on. And then we're going to put in another spacer to append to buttons. Okay, go for it. Oh gosh, that's a really big button there. Font size, 12 pixels. Okay, that's getting there. I think we can reduce its padding to maybe 3 and 1. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Great. Now it doesn't take up a lot of space. Tiny little button. Doesn't mess with the page size at all. And everything gets wrapped nicely when it... Okay. All right. Show you guys how to do colorblind mode support on your interactives. This will not be something that's saved. You can turn it on and off at will because it'll all be done with classes. You'll see it's very cool. Body toggle class. We'll call it actually we'll just call it CBlind because we're going to be making a lot of class adjustments down here. Okay. So I don't have any idea where this came from also, but okay. It's after content is that. Cool. And we can make the color change too, which is the text color, by the way. After content. Cool. So we're going to go red, purple, and the white ones won't have anything. Okay. And we need one O. I think we kind of want to put it on the buttons too. But we also need to do body.cblind. All of those things. Whoops. There we go. Okay. I don't like that the letter syncs when I select it. It's annoying. .NET Square font size. Oh, it's 52 font. There we go. 35. It syncs lower when you select it. That's fascinating. Let's make it line height 50. I don't know. Something like that. We'll find out in a minute. That actually didn't change anything. The line height didn't do anything. What happens if we go 70? Oh, it does. 60. Okay, that pretty much centers it. That's nice. Is it centered for everybody? Pretty much. No, it still moves though when you select it. The font goes lower. Line height, it's 50, something like that. Whoa, that was weird. Hold on, what is the line height right now? It's at 60. I'm gonna go to 55. See what that does. That's good enough. Okay. Great. And then I want to add it to these guys too. Yeah, selecting these does nothing. Actually, oh, but we can't do both. We can't do both. It has to either increment when you click it or not. Maybe we won't cycle the color like this. Maybe we'll force it to be whatever is selected up there. Okay, so we want to add text to the circles now. And yeah, I'm thinking we aren't going to make it do this. I think we're going to have to make it so that when you click one of these things, like if you click yellow, or we just won't make these selectable during read mode, but that does seem like a good option though. Like yellow, make that yellow, please. That was a coincidence, by the way. See, yeah. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is add text to those circles. So we'll come here. The circles are being made right here. Let text equal make svglm text. It's going to have these attributes. Class colors of I. Cool. Okay. And so they'll say nothing until colorblind mode is on, and then they'll say something. Text anchor middle. Okay. Oh, right. It has to have X and Y coordinates also. That should be easy. It's basically the same. Yeah, it is. In fact, it's exactly the same coordinates as the circle's centers. So it's not CX and CY. It's just X and Y. Cool. And I'm going to move this guy to the end because it looks ugly in the middle. Okay. So that shouldn't change anything. There should now be text that doesn't say anything in the middle of these. Yeah. Oh, it's up there. Like what happens if we put an R there? No, it's still in the wrong place. Oh no, okay. It was just up there because it was it was nothing. Okay. So it does end up in the right place. That's cool. It's tiny though. So you know what? I am gonna not put that there. Font size, what, 30? Something that's probably too big. Let's try 20. Actually, okay, so what we'll do is we will make a copy of these guys. Okay, instead of net squares, we're gonna do svg text dot those classes after content equals that. Great. Oh, oh shoot. I kind of need the text to actually, I kind of need it to say R right there. All right, it turns out you can't do it with CSS like this. So we will just have to manually fix it. svg dot text dot call. I guess we could say .html. Okay, so we're gonna want to do if this dot has class enable color letter capitalized of I, else nothing. It's going to say nothing in that text space. Okay, so that should search for the color with that, the SVG text with that class, and yeah, and then change its inner text. Hey, there we go. Now we just need to adjust the coordinates a little bit and see if we can increase the font size a little. Font size 30. There we go. Nice. Okay, now we just need to adjust the position a little bit. 115. Oh wow, that was pretty much spot on. And then we want to make it so, oh, oh, we have to make sure that that thing is intangible. You can't click on this unless you get away from the text. You gotta make sure that that text is intangible. Tools. Dot colors SVG text. User select none. Is that enough? That should be enough, right? No, it's not. We also have to make pointer events none also. Okay. Yeah, so now it's always going to work. But of course it doesn't update the thing yet. Red is, I think all these things work in black text. Yeah, I don't need to update any of these. If I go into dark mode. Oh. What was that? Oh, because I hit W. Okay. Actually, it has nothing to do with dark mode. It's just when I hit W. Okay. It must be -1 or something. That's fine. W. Go back to here. -1. Cool. Easy fix. Which is greater than or equal to 0. And that. Okay, no problem. You can go away now. No errors. I'm gonna, oh. I do need that UI thing, after all, because I need to put in when the key down thing happens. We also need to make sure that there's no special keys and no special keys from that event. So now switching to dark mode does not affect any of the squares. Cool. Gross. Save that. Actually, save it there. Turn this off, go back into manual mode. Just change a bunch of stuff. Can we reset it? No. Go back to here, we have a new puzzle. And go back to here. Cool. Save. Great. So, yep, we're currently in there. Oops. Oh, it doesn't actually remember that. It remembers the state of the button, but it doesn't, wow, okay. Okay, so yeah, I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna do it with CSS classes. The first one is easy. That's just if body has solutions shown, then the path becomes color transparent, easy. The other one, that's also true of, but there's another caveat though. It should also be hidden when we're in play mode. Luckily, whether we're in a mode or not is dependent on classes, so we actually can just do this. But unfortunately, it's not going to map. You can't say whether or not this button has that, so you're actually going to have to say something about the body having like play mode also. Then we could say dot solution. This is actually dot solution. Then basically if the body is not this, if it's not in play mode, the solution is also, yeah. In fact, we can put that up here too. Looks a little ugly up here, but in fact it looks very ugly up there. So let's make these all on their own. So yeah, the solution should also be hidden when we're not in play mode. Okay. Okay, I think that'll work. So now we can get rid of a lot of the invisible logic actually, because it's all going to be handled by those three lines of, well, those three conditions. So when we go from, right, this one, so body.toggle solution shown, okay, and then when we do expert play also, whether or not this has class, oh, actually it's not though, that's even better. Okay, yeah, so we just have to make sure that the body mode, the body has this mode at the right time. Okay. And then I think we can get rid of all that stuff, all of the invisible logic. Well, kind of. Okay, wait. Yeah, because, oh, but no, we also have to affect the body though. Okay. Body dot, okay, so we're going back to reset all, removes class show. Okay. Remove class solution shown. And, oh, we're not done. And in play mode, we're moving that, so it's not play mode anymore either. Definitely not when we're resetting all. Okay, we didn't take care of all of it down here, so the button classes have all been restored, so we actually can just check what mode we're in. Mode equals mode play. Yeah, cool. And then this one will be dot show sol has class show. And that should fix everything because the CSS is going to take care of it, of all the invisible stuff. So let's see, that shouldn't even be needed. Oh, it starts out as invisible. I don't think we need those either actually, because yeah, they're going to be hidden as long as the body doesn't have those classes. Okay, go. Nice, they're hidden. And then we do this, and they're not showing up. Oh, no, we actually do want that. Cool. Okay, boink, there we go. Nice. It automatically becomes visible when the body has that solution shown. Nice. Then we go into this mode and the solution shows up. And if we go like this, they both disappear. And if we go out of play mode, the solution only disappears. I'm gonna go like this. Beautiful. Great. So since we're taking care of updating the bodies to two extra classes there, make sure I fix this. So let's test it again. We'll go save. We'll generate a new one, save. And we should, right, okay, so we should be able to easily go between them. Red Foxtrot 6, purple, blue Bravo 6. It seems like all the save state stuff is working. That's really nice. I'm going to go ahead and comment out the thing where it writes to the console. I don't need that. I might need it at some point, but not right now. Okay, anything else? What was I going to do? There was something else that I needed to do. Being able to make these buttons actually affect the things. Because it's pretty much always going to be faster to go. Like if you need to do the read and you only have mouse, you don't have keyboard, it'll always be faster to use these because you can go red, boom, orange, boom, green, boom, instead of having to go, red, uh, orange, green. Yeah, even with the colorblind support, it would be annoying. So I am gonna do that. Yeah, I think next color actually is just kind of go away. Okay, so then what we're gonna do is not actually cycle the colors. What are we gonna do instead? We're going to look for which current value. Yes, which current value. But that kind of means that we need a way to put in white though. Also, I guess we can add an extra one up here that's white. We already have the classes and everything for it. It would be really easy to do. Oh, nope, there's already a fill white for circle class. Great. So then we just need to find where the SVGs are being created again. I always lose them. Here it is. No, here it is. And we're going to go 0 to colors.length. Going to add in one more button, and we're going to shift them all up one. Or are we? No, actually, I don't think we are. Can I just do it? Oh yeah, look at that. It just works. It just puts it right up there. Oh, that's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Neat. Okay. And then, okay, so then that's going to update the current value based on the one that you clicked. But now we need to make this thing actually do it. We're going to assign it current val. Is that it? I think that's it. Current val. Cool. Okay. Oops. Oh. Okay. Well, I guess we just do this. Yeah. And if it's, oh, current value -1. Yeah, that's what we want. And then it just won't if it's less than 0. Cool. And then you can still do this. Neat. Okay, I think that'll work even better. And then this works also. Cool. Yeah. Oh, I have to write the instructions too, but it's basically done now. Let me make sure that the saves still work now that it works. No, it should be fine. Yeah. I mean, we should make sure, but reset doesn't do anything in read mode. Cool. Turn a bunch of them red and a bunch of them green. We can still, oh, and even remembers which one was selected. That's cool. Neat. And oh, oh, because the sound thing came back on. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, the reset button needs to be fixed. Yeah, the saves aren't remembering or aren't fixing the reset button. Okay, easy. Right here. Colors of current value. That ought to do it. Yep, reset button changes accordingly. Nice. Okay, great. Now let me write the instructions. Okay, so I've written the instructions here about how to use these controls and everything. Oh, I forgot to mention colorblind mode, but I don't know, I think that's fairly obvious. Somebody sees that button, they're definitely going to click it. And then it becomes really nice and obvious what it does. Oh, it does scroll like that. Every time? Yep, okay. No problem. Okay, so for spaces, oh, I should write that down too, that the space counts as a button that you can press. Basically, we just need to do the right here, I think. Event dot prevent default event dot stop propagation. So that'll make the space, because normally space will scroll you through a page, and at least in Chrome. And so now it won't do that. Now it won't scroll when you hit spacebar. It'll just move along, and you can go make all kinds of colors and great. Oh, I forgot to type white a few times in there too. Cool. All right. So it's working out nicely. Let's do at least 4. Oh, right, right. I forgot. I was also going to make the additional parts of the solution be in red, or the steps be in red when you exceed the number of moves. Okay, well, let's do that. That's actually going to be kind of hard. You're going to have to add in some extra spans in there. It should be, yeah, it should be doable. Instead of text, though, we're going to have to do like HTML. That should be doable. So it's this, but not quite. It's HTML. It's going to be partially this. Split list dot sub array 0 to moves plus. We're gonna have to make a span here, aren't we? Span. We're gonna have to make a new one here. I guess we can just directly do CSS here. Spill list dot length is greater than or equal to moves. Forgot to put in the if. That's when we're gonna do this. Okay. Dot text is comma space. We're gonna make the comma red too. Comma space. And the contents of this are going to be spill array dot sub array starting at moves and going to the end. All the rest of them dot join with comma space dot append to. No, let's not do it like that. Let's do this. Let span equals that. And this dot append span. And we'll insert that here and right here. Boom. Okay. So we're not going to do subarray, we're going to do slice. I think it's actually the same thing as what that other page was describing. Okay, bring me down to 4, please. Show the solution. And we'll start going. Wait a minute. Oh, no. Okay. If it's greater than moves? Yeah, if it's greater than moves. Okay. Oh, it totally worked though. That's very cool. Oops. This, please. There we go. Actually, can you do this? Oh, you can, but it shouldn't work. Yeah, that shouldn't even be an option. Okay, if you click a square not in read mode, else if current value is greater than 0. Sorry, bring that down to 4. And yeah, it just absolutely doesn't do anything when you're not. Okay. Ooh, that span is not happy. Weird. It should all be one span, right? Yeah, it is. Why is it all bunched up like that, though? Oh, it's inline block. Okay, that's fine. I'll just give it a proper class then, instead of directly editing the CSS. That's pretty much always bad practice anyway. Unless there's like only one thing you really need to do, but still, you might as well do it with a class. Okay, I'm just gonna call it red span. It's the red span. Okay. Span.redSpan. It's a weird one. Color. We figured this out already. D00 and display sub inline. I think so. Decrease moves to 4. Oh, didn't work. But this doesn't work because of what? Span. Oh, interesting. Okay. Dot path span dot red span. Is that specific enough for you? Should be. Oh, crap. It is, but it's not the right color. It's now working, but it's the wrong color. What? Oh, duh. This isn't valid, no wonder. Okay. Generate. Actually, go down to 4 and regenerate. Cool. That seems to work. It's very nice. Save that there. And we'll go orange. Save that one. Go back to manual. I meant to go to solve mode. Oh, we can't reset it now. Could we have reset? No. Okay. Okay. That all looks good. Nice. No errors or anything. Seems to be doing what I want. Oh, there we go. Let's go to dark mode. Everything still looks good. Nice. Yeah, it's letting you know, hey buddy, you're past 4 moves. These are not good. Yeah, you said it's a 4 move solution, and you went over that. Okay, should probably put that in there too. Cool. Nice. Reset that. If we had gone to, let's see, solve mode, reset that. Okay. Go back to here. I should still be able to, and then reset. Yeah, but you can't. Wait, hold on. If we go from this, generate a new one, let's save it. Go back to read mode. Let's go to solve mode. Can we still reset it? Oh, we still can. Okay, that's fine. And then if you accidentally like mess it up by doing that, and then you go to solve mode, reset no longer does anything. Oh, because, right, because when you go to read mode, it actually overwrites what the original grid is. So pressing the reset button does do something, but it resets it to the new original grid, which you have altered by going to read mode. So yeah, okay. I think it's done. I think it's done. So thank you for watching. I'll probably add features after I'm done making this video that I didn't think of, but it sure does look done to me. And it's very cool. I like the sound effects a lot, especially the solve sounds. That's very cool. Oh, oh, that's harder to tell because of the white button. But yeah, okay. Jeez. That's just delightful. Okay. Well, thank you for watching. I hope your own interactive manual making goes well. See you later.